Hello, everyone. Welcome to this. Actually, I'm not even live on Instagram right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's live. Hope you guys are having a beautiful start to your day. It has been rocky here. We had an earthquake. I was doing a call with one of my clients, and then the whole house started shaking. So by the looks of things, we've been having a few earthquakes here and around where I am. Hello for those of you joining me on live on Instagram. Great to have you guys here. So I'm just going to go ahead and share this onto my page and into my group because I know a few people are waiting for me to go live. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, so I think we should be all good now. All right, so let's see. Also, if you guys can't hear already in the background, Forrest and Riley, my two dogs, are playing. So if you can hear stuff in the background, it is them. Alrighty, so what are we talking about today? So we're going to be talking about the importance of having a support network, not just a mentor, but just people around you to support you in your business. It's been a common conversation this morning since I've been having, well, most of you guys know if you've been following me for a while, I have my client calls on Wednesdays here in New Zealand, so it might be Tuesday for you guys. So some of the conversations that I've been having with my clients this morning and probably last week as well is around the importance of having support. And I don't just mean support from a mentor or a coach or if you're in a program, but also support as in friendships, partner, family, all of that type of thing. And one of the conversations that I was having with one of my clients is around how she feels like she doesn't have that support network. She has the support from me, of course, as a coach, as her mentor, but she doesn't have the support from her family, her friends, maybe even her partner as well. And what to do in those when that is, present for you in your reality. When I reflect back over my journey in terms of me starting not just my coaching business, but my career prior to that, as most of you guys know, I was a professional dancer prior, and then I found myself in coaching for my own work, and then now it's led me to actually helping other people in their lives. And I work more specifically with women wanting to have their own online business. So when I first started, I didn't have the support of my partner at the beginning. With anything that was new, I felt like there was a part of me trying to prove that I could make things work. And when I really look back, even though I didn't have that support, I think what fueled me was the fact that I didn't have that support. And so the conversation I was having with one of my clients this morning is like, regardless if you've got the support from your family, from your friends, from your partner, will you let that be the thing that stops you from getting what you truly want in your life? Even though I didn't have that support from my partner at the beginning with the things I was doing, I used it as fuel to help me kind of prove at the beginning, and I'm being open, honest, and real here. I used it at the beginning, hello, Riley, to fuel me to get the job done, to get some results, because I needed to prove to my partner that it works and that I can do this. And so I guess with the importance of having that support, honestly, if you have the support of yourself and you can back yourself, that's all that matters. Yes, having support around you in terms of family and things like that can be great, but sometimes when you have that support, it can be a detriment to your business, or it could be a detriment to you because you're not, you don't have that thing weighing against you. So my message here is that even if you don't have the support, or you do have the support, the thing that comes down to it is like, do you have the support from yourself? Are you backing yourself, regardless of what's happening or what people are telling you? Because I find having conversations with people who don't have the support from their family, their friends, or their partner, it actually fuels them, and they do more to make sure that the job gets done because they don't have that support. And then when you have people who do support you, your partner, your friend, your family, or your friends, sometimes that won't give you the full drive to make it. So if I was to think about like a client who comes to me who doesn't have the support and a client who comes who does have the support, statistically, the person who doesn't have the support will work harder than the person who does have the support because of that drive and that fuel. Not saying that both of them will absolutely get the results, but sometimes when things are against you, you can dig deeper and you use it as fuel to make sure that you go in and get, the results that you want to get. What I have found in my journey is having a mentor to support me while I've been going through my ups and downs, or just someone to actually voice some things out about ideas, or keep me accountable when I said I was going to do something and then I didn't do it. Like actually keeping me accountable has been one of the things that has really supported me on my journey. But also having the support and backing and knowing that I can do it regardless. Because I find sometimes when we at the beginning of this journey, when you're building your first 10K or you're building to your first 6 figures, honestly, it's a roller coaster. And it's the same conversation that I was having this morning. Is like, how do you navigate the ups and downs? Because even if you're feeling really good, what happens when you're not feeling good? And the things that have helped me get through some of the challenging parts is knowing that whatever happens, I'm going to be okay, and that I'm going to back myself regardless. And also having that mentor or that person to speak to when I find myself listening to my my limitations, or listening to the stories that are keeping me small. So I think when you understand this, or if you're on this journey and you're finding that maybe people around you are not supporting you, don't let that be the thing that stops you from getting what you want, and let it be the fuel instead. If you do have support around you, amazing. Don't let it stop you, right? Because sometimes there's conversations I've had with mums before where they say, I don't have time to do this because I've got kids. Then you could ask yourself, what is going on here, Riley? Oh my gosh. If you, for example, if you've got kids, some mums would say, I don't have time to do this because of my kids. But then some mums would say, I'm going to make time to do this because I've got kids, meaning they're going to put the time and the effort in now because they know that what's going to be at the end of that, they're going to be able to spend more time with their kids. So you have a choice in the matter of whether you've got support around you or not. Are you going to let that stop you from following your dreams, from building your business to your first 10K, from building your business to your first 6 figures? Whatever is stopping you, let that be the fuel to motivate you to move forward. Riley, what's going on? What's wrong? She's climbing all over my desk. So and some of that is the support around you. What's your environment like? Are the people supporting you on your journey? And if they're not, that's okay. And if they are, that's okay as well. You've got to find the things that work for you. And if things are working against you, how can you make them work for you? That's the conversation that we were having this morning. Can you hop down now? The other thing I wanted to mention is around the support in your mentor, in your coach, how to utilize that support to the highest. I find sometimes, through my journey, some clients would come to me, probably message me before and say, everything's going really well right now. I don't feel like I need a coaching call. And that can be good sometimes, but then sometimes it can actually be good to jump on the call when things are going good. So when things are going good, it kind of gives you a bit of a break from from the downs that you're navigating in your business, in your life. But also it's a really good turning point when things are going really well to see where you're settling. Again, the importance of having a mentor or a program or someone there to support you while you're on your journey. And these conversations I want to bring to you guys on this little forest, is because I've noticed in myself in my own journey is that when things are going really good, sometimes you can have this feeling of taking your foot off the accelerator and kind of taking a back seat and celebrating yes. And then all of a sudden something happens and it spins you back into, oh shit, I need to do something in my business. I need to set up the structure or the strategy. And so what's been really great in my mentorship with my own mentor is to have conversations about this. When things are going really good, how do we amplify? How do we use that to amplify our success even more? Right? So when things are good, when things are bad, it doesn't matter what's going on, you can always have some sort of call or contact your mentor to talk about the things that are going good and also to talk about the things that are going bad. Because what I know for sure is that your mentor, especially if you're like me, my clients know that if they come to me, they know that I'll find something that they can up level, even if things are going really, really well. So yes, we want to celebrate the things that are going really, really well. And then also we want to look at how can we get past that, because sometimes the things that are going really, really well can help you settle. And it's good to stabilize, but it's also good to ask yourself like, okay, cool, where have I taken my foot off the accelerator? Where can I push it down a little bit more so that I can amplify it and use this energy of everything's going really well to then quantum leap me into that next stage. And that's a conversation for another. I'm sure we'll talk about that in one of my weekly lives. No, Forrest, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, no, Forrest. That's naughty. That is naughty. Oh, that's naughty. That is so naughty. Okay, so what's just happened is he has been chewing on my laptop cord. So last night, Dion and I found one of our cords. We just bought this nightlight, and one of the cords had been completely chewed through. Luckily, it wasn't plugged in. So I've been trying to put everything up, and this little rat bag, yeah, is chewed on my laptop cord. Naughty, hey Riley. So both of these dogs are in my space today, aren't you? Yeah, very naughty. So if anything, if you're watching this live, it's a bit crazy. I was talking about conversations I was having with my clients this morning. I've actually got another one very, very soon. Around like, even if you feel like no one's supporting you, oh my gosh, you guys, even though you may feel like people are not supporting you, maybe your family, your friends, your partner or whatever, don't let that be the thing that stops you from going all in your business. Let it be fuel to help fire you up. In the end, you'll realize that it doesn't matter who is around you. It doesn't matter where you're at. You know that you'll just have a belief system that you know who you are and you will do whatever it takes. So you won't need to rely on other people. But at the beginning, when you're building confidence in yourself, when you're building this business, sometimes you do have to use different things to kind of help fuel you into that next stage. And so I guess the conversation around this is like, it doesn't matter if you don't have that support network. Oh my goodness, stay there, Forrest. If you don't have that support around you, don't let it stop you from getting the results that you desire. He's just taken off with some toilet paper. You are so naughty. Come here. Come here. And if you have support around you, then use that to its fullest. If you've got a mentor and you are feeling good, don't cancel your calls. Like, ask your mentor, your coach, how can I amplify from this? How can I grow even more when things are working out really well, and then when things are not working out really well? Like, that is what your coach or your support mentor is there for. So make sure you're utilizing it, whether you feel like you've got the support, use it as fuel. Whether you feel like you don't have the support, use it as fuel. If you feel like you do have the support, then amplify that. So you're always winning. It's a win-win situation. All right, I need to hop off because this little critter, oh my goodness, has ripped up some toilet paper. All right, guys, that is it for our live. Got any questions, any comments, please pop them below, send me a message, and I will see you guys on our next live next week. Lots of love. Bye for now. Okay. Bye, guys.